Let me tell you how they thought back then. Unlike today, where our words mean nothing, our words mean nothing. During biblical times, your word was gold. They believed that if you said something, it stuck because God would hold you accountable to your word and there was no taking it back. Unlike today, where we give our word and means nothing, back then they took it seriously. They knew that God was a witness to what you said, and you better not take back your word because God would hold you accountable and punish you if you fail to keep faithful to your word. So your word was just as good as a written contract. Not anymore. Not anymore. That's why Isaac knew he could not go back on his word. He could not go back on his word. Do you know why? Notice in the blessing, he doesn't mention Esau. This is where Jacob got away with murder. See the smell of my son. He didn't say the son Esau, because if he had uttered the word Esau, then the blessing would have fallen on Esau, not Jacob. But in the blessing, he never mentioned Esau by name. No, he was acting as a dying man who said something due to his circumstances, and he thought that, God wouldn't hold him accountable because of it, but God did. If you're in a dire situation, a desperate situation, you'll do things that otherwise you would not do if your circumstances were better. But since Esau wasn't literally dying and didn't literally need stew, because he wouldn't literally die, God was disgusted by that act. But Esau didn't think much of it. God's not going to hold me accountable. You understand, Bree? Okay. Do you catch it here? Why Isaac could not take back the blessing? Or why the blessing would not be credited, counted to Esau as far as Isaac was concerned? Because he never mentioned Esau by name in the blessing.